Hi, it's Jackie Green from GA Interior Solutions, where we are helping build a stronger design community through professional training and educational resources. Today I have a quick tutorial on how to move geometry in SketchUp Pro. After you watch this video, you will understand the importance of grouping geometry and how to move geometry. I have opened a SketchUp architectural model with two identical boxes. The first box is created with different edges and faces. I have not grouped the first box, nor turned it into a component. Whereas the second box is identical in size and shape, but all the edges and faces have been grouped together. I want to move these boxes, so let's start with the one that isn't grouped. To move, we will select the Move command either from the top navigation, or the large tool set, or by pressing M on our keyboard for the shortcut. Now I click on the corner of the first box and move along the red axis. Notice that the entire box doesn't move, rather it distorts the box instead. This is because SketchUp is reading the first box as random edges and faces and not as an entire entity. I can hit spacebar to get out of the command. Now we will move the second box, which is a group. When something is a group, it essentially tells SketchUp that these faces and edges belong together. If I move one, they all move because it is an entity. This time, I'm going to click on the Move command, click the corner, and begin moving my cursor to the right along the red axis. When I go the distance I want to move, I left-click to place the geometry. It is important that you move geometry along an axis to ensure you do not accidentally move the geometry off the current plane. When first learning SketchUp, it is easy to get turned around and not realize you are no longer on the ground plane, but are now floating in the air. Therefore, the drawing axes help you stay on the ground. Sometimes this means moving along one axis and then another to get to the correct location. I want to show you one more thing. If I want to move a certain distance, I can do this by typing in the distance. Let me show you. First, I will select the second box, Move command, and then the corner. I start to move in the direction I want to go along the red axis, and I can go ahead and type 24 for 24 inches and then hit enter. The box moved 2 feet along the red axis. Remember, if you are struggling to move along an axis, just use the arrow keys on your keyboard to lock in the axis. The right arrow is your red axis. This concludes this quick SketchUp Pro tutorial on moving geometry. We cover this topic in further detail along with much more in our SketchUp for Beginners digital course. You can get a sneak peek of the course by visiting our website at gainteriorsolutions.com/SketchUp. You can also sign up for free access to our library of tips and tutorials on using SketchUp. Access to the library is free, and we are adding more helpful resources every month. And as always, feel free to subscribe to our channel and share it with others.